It hits automatically. Magic!
I pimp slapped the order.
Are you still using my pen?
That's why I said I need a pen.
Probably stopped at 56
Actually,
calories.
I do have.
All right.
You got the
I have
fist?
a big fist.
Welcome everyone to another session of D&D with the Dice Box. So, about to get this going.
Whoa.
I don't have any announcements or anything like that. We're going to be making some changes to the stream, try to make it a better, more better. Other than that, anybody have anything?
Let's do this.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh yeah, happy Father's Day!
And to the single mothers out there, happy Father's Day to you too.
I am your
You know what I
father.
mean? So,
Are you my daddy?
so last we left off, Lucian had ascended to the throne of Evanon. Almost didn't, but she did. And so they defeated one of the dragon riders, and there's 3 dragon riders in the world of Corinth. So they defeated one. So now they're in Evanon, in the city nestled in the Valenwood trees. So, you guys are now in the center chamber of the palace. There is like bleached white stone. You see how the natural has bended to the wills of the high elves. How they've molded these great Valenwood trees to create this huge hall. Almost has its own atmosphere, and that's how large it is. And with it, you see the light streaming through. And in there is the floating staircase that leads up to another smaller platform, and that is the actual throne of Evanon. Sitting on the throne is Grecian. So, you were in the monastery. You were
I just finished scrying to see
in the side chamber.
Yeah.
And you were next to Grecian, I believe.
We went to, I remember we went to the chamber, your mom's chamber.
And I got that sapphire. I got the sapphire. Crowd gathers below. I gave the speech. We sent like a little bit. What do we have like an IOU to the Crimson Syndicate? For now, it's like
Yeah,
IOU.
That speech was anticlimactic. It was going good, then she goes, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I'm like, you can't say it!
We will
It's
fight.
good enough for.
We will die! You know, yeah, right? Like, this is Evanon! And you're like, this is blah blah blah, yada yada yada, let's move this forward, I'm already the queen.
Sup,
So sorry.
And then there's like, there's
air
that,
guitar.
yeah, and there's that one high elf was like, woo! And nobody else said anything.
What the second you know what you're
In
gonna
the, yeah, no, in the last airbender. What's the other one? Woo!
down their face.
Everybody's like,
They're like, who is this?
What?
So, what you guys,
Oh, you can only see half of me?
Sorry, how's
Yes.
I'd be like, let's play this recording.
Oh god, now I see all of you.
Pre-recorded.
go back. Go back. So, what you guys know so far, for like a recap, you know. What happened?
I'm trying to read. It was half, and it was half, right? So remove that.
Okay, so what you guys know so far is that Valencia and the High Wizard Tower were all basically like the highway or the hub of these teleportation portals are at has been taken over. The whole of Valencia has been taken over by these Dragonborn armies.
And that's where Morwen are
Right.
gathering forces.
So Morwen, her aunt,
Step out.
Stepaunt, took off to there. You also know that there is maybe a civil war brewing in the floating mountains where the Dragonborns are at. 3 dragon riders, which are the generals of Tiamat, has surfaced and has been gathering armies. You guys defeated one and scattered their one army. So you know there is a blue dragon in Valencia, and you know there is a green dragon somewhere else. You have no idea where.
Can she scry for it?
We can try. What else do you guys know?
What else do we what?
I'm trying to figure out what else you guys know. You guys also know that you're trying to gather these legendary weapons to help you defeat Tiamat. You guys have gotten 6?
Yeah,
No.
so we learned
6?
Staff of
Has it been
Misha.
6?
No, we have 4.
4. There is 6. The Staff of Misha. You have the bowstring of
Crystal staff.
I have the silver dragon.
the Silver Dragon is one.
The dragon orb.
The Dragon Orb.
Orb of Dragonkind.
The bowstring is actually the hair of,
So
I can't remember the name of the god, but it's the hair of the god that's turned your dragon bow into a legendary weapon. But it's actual hair from one of the goddesses. I can't remember her name. I had it written in the notes. So you guys know also you guys are trying to also find the tomb of Bahamut to bring him back. And it's in the floating mountain somewhere that you guys know. So a lot of things that you guys could do. And you don't have to do any of them.
So we know that the dragon rider of the blue dragon is Tyan's father, correct?
Where's my notebook? Yes, Blue Dragon. You also know the name of him.
What's the name?
Barath, Champion of the Blues.
Barak.
Varath.
Borat?
Barak?
Barath,
The rat.
Champion
please.
of the Blues.
Spell, please.
Verath. And you guys finished Kordath, the Lord of the Reds.
Champion of the what?
Of the blues.
So,
Maybe we should go grab another legendary weapon.
Do we know where they are?
We have the scrolls that from the
Valencia
library.
is where my father is, so that's
no, the legendary weapons.
No, the
He has-
legendary weapon is in there?
Well, she
Valencia?
can scry where the green dragon is, and we have 2 scrolls from the library of Evanon that Nyla has.
The
That
details. Some of.
the details, the whereabouts of the 2 remaining legendary weapons. So maybe we can look at those scrolls then.
Yeah, I think maybe getting the rest of the team the legendary weapons. Or whoever can use them.
So what do you want me to scribe for?
Green dragon whereabouts.
Or do you want me to scribe for the rest of one of the legendary?
No, we have to read the scrolls.
No,
for the
I don't know if you
legendary
can
weapons.
scribe for a weapon. I think it's just.
It has to be a living being.
I think so. I should know this by now. Scribe like a madman, but there's just so much.
Yeah, it has to be creatures, so. Okay.
But we have the 2 scrolls, so we can look for the legendary weapons, or at least some information. So, can we open the scrolls then?
Sure,
Okay.
if you want.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna-
what does...
I'm gonna scribe where the green dragon is.
Okay. Hang on 1 second.
Which save modifier do you... Or did they? Yeah, hold on. I think they...
So in your, you haven't rested. You guys haven't really rested yet. So how are you gonna scry?
How do you? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and take our. What time is it?
You got scrying with your orb,
It's
don't
night.
you?
Huh?
It's night. It's getting
It's
night.
nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's just look at the scrolls for now, and then I guess we could scry in the morning.
Don't scry.
Don't scry for me, Argentina.
Yep.
Crack yourself up.
I'm laughing more at her laughing.
Well, see, I was saying scry me a river, and I was cracking me up, and everybody else was looking at her like, "What it?" Okay,
We don't need
So-
alcohol.
you gonna rest?
Oh, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
read
go
that.
Meditate so that I can.
Okay. Well, what is everybody else gonna do?
Is it nighttime?
Rest.
Rest.
I want to look at the scrolls.
Okay.
I'm gonna finagle with you.
You're gonna
He's
you're
gonna
gonna fondle your
fondle
orbs.
Yes.
His orbs.
Do a Arcana check.
Me? Let me put on a flat surface. Ooh, natural 20.
Serious?
Yeah. Welcome back!
I'm back, bitches.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are holding the orb, and you feel your mind start melding into it, you almost feel like there's a living essence in it, and it starts to come together. But this time, instead of it having control over you, you feel that you have control over it. And slowly, your robes start fading back slightly. Still black, but not pitch black. Almost like a grayish color.
Nexium degree.
And with it, yeah,
The off black.
yeah,
Nexium the off black.
Nexium the off black.
It's more charcoal than black. Slate.
And then with that, you feel an essence, like another power come over you. So, do you have the card on you?
Yeah.
You have a pencil?
Yeah.
That's the Janitza throw.
I like barely.
No, he just dropped it. Wow. Okay, you're gonna open up the scroll.
Instant death is spelled INST.
And Nexium
just-
in his off-black robes.
He just hands you back he just hands you back a card that says you're dead.
It's not me instant death. Anybody I fondled the orb around. I said it.
Yeah, you did. You did. You went there. You went there. Or it causes panic
When did we?
in the people around.
Train
And they
up
Especially on
run.
airplanes.
The dragon
I don't like
boats.
them.
When did we make
Yeah.
it? Was it in?
They don't like it when you
Neverwinter that
fondle
you made
orbs.
had the full mate? The dragon boat.
It came like that. We didn't do it. Oh,
No,
the
we
other
had it
one, the
made
other one.
from-
Yeah, yeah. It was Neverwinter.
The bow came like with the string in it.
No, the bow was crappy, made out of crappy wood, and then it broke.
Oh yeah.
She broke the
It turned
wood.
into the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The string we just used, but the
There's like so much going on in here.
Man, what the heck?
And there's one other one. Can't remember it. I have it written down somewhere. There's one last thing. Okay, so you open up the scrolls, start reading it, and you know that the other, one of the legendary weapons is actually in the Feywild. During the war, when they scattered these weapons out, one of the high elves of the court took it and hid it in the Feywild. And the other one is located in the Plane of Fire.
Clear skin, Lexi. Huh?
Do you understand what that does?
I like it a lot.
It's legit.
You guys want to know what it does?
Yeah.
I can double spell damage, but it causes me the original damage. Or I can restore any spell slot. Any spell slot.
Once for a short rest.
Per short rest, yeah.
Okay.
Not at any time.
So he just uses the orb to channel it.
Nice.
But the drawback is he takes the original damage because there's so much energy coming out. It's like like burning your essence.
This time I'll really tell you guys if I die, though.
No, he did.
That sucks.
Hey, I have 0 hit points.
He's like, I died. What was that, huh?
we all died a little
No,
on the
no.
inside.
Yeah.
I won't do that. I won't do the Norbit one.
So, you are in the monastery. The head monk is there. What would you like to do?
I'd like to find out if they, what kind of things they do in this monastery, what kind of meditative practices they have, or skills they possess that, we might be able to train from. Do they play any instruments or chants or something like that that would...
The older high elf, that's head of the monastery, says, here we focus on natural magic, honing nature to bend to our will. We are also the keepers of the history of Eberron. And yes, we do play instruments. That's one of our fortes here. And to show you of the bond we have made, I will give you an instrument.
Sweet.
And with that, he hands over an ocarina to you. The Zelda.
Sweet. Sweet. I accept this
I'm gonna let you guys know.
as our token of friendship.
Gotta find Velvet Janice later.
So now, you must practice with it.
I'm sure this will be easy for me to pick up. Music is in my genes. My sister is a bard.
Oh, is that so?
Right.
Maybe we should have a performance from both of you tonight. Or tomorrow. Because it's late.
Absolutely. We would be honored.
I will gather the whole monastery and we'll be waiting.
Absolutely. We will be here.
You can rest in there if you want. You basically, you could treat this monastery as your own home.
Okay.
You guys are now linked together. You can train there if you want, and try to learn, certain skills and stuff from them.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody else will rest. The ocarina.
Ocarina.
It looks like a big shell and has a little tube.
Secretly, I was hoping you were giving him a kazoo.
It's kind of like a kazoo. I did initially say, hey, is that a kazoo? And no, it's not. It's an ocarina.
I'm gonna let you guys know
Ocarina, yeah.
that was not my idea about the ocarina. No. No, no.
No, it's his.
No, no. He wanted an ocarina.
He got it from Scarborough.
So there you go.
Oh, you bought a real ocarina?
No, I didn't buy a real one.
He will now.
I might now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody got anything they want me to put in the bag of holding?
You still got that, John?
We needed stuff out of the bag.
You still got the dragon head, right?
Huh?
You still got the dragon head, right?
It's like Medusa's
You
head.
look in there. You think of the dragon head, and you just see it because
Oh.
it's basically a pocket portal. I mean, it's a whole nother dimension. You see this dragon head float by.
Yeah. You're like, Axio Dragon Head.
This is
Sweet.
It's getting a little aged. No.
It's like dragon jerky.
There's no maggots in that
Okay.
that dimension.
Everybody rests.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Morning comes.
Styron Scry now for the green dragon.
I'm gonna go check on the robes,
Price for the green dragon.
the
Okay.
cloaks that we gave
Still
to.
there. Still working on it. Still working on it.
They have a ETA on those cloaks.
Nope.
I don't need anything fancy.
You
Tailor-made.
need it to work.
I just need to wrap myself around it, or wrap it around me.
Alright, so I'll strive for the green.
One day.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back into that side room off the front throne room where there's the pool.
Yeah, I just rolled another critical on my portent. Yeah. I don't think I've ever rolled this many in one day.
Keep it coming.
It's the best day ever.
You're the best. Started thinking of what you guys want to do. What is it? Nope.
I personally think it'd probably be good if we, all can disagree, but I'm thinking we haven't gone after legendary weapon in a bit. Try to get everybody stocked up. See what the next one is, who can use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we beat the dragon last time, but he kicked our butts, and we should get more firepower.
So which one do you want to go after? The one in the Feywild or the one in the
Feywild.
fire?
Feywild.
Feywild? Okay, I can make a teleportation circle.
She can't wait to go to the fire one because she's got all those ice spells.
Yeah, but I am not immune to fire. I'm immune to ice.
Oh.
I mean,
Hey, I'm not immune to fire
It can be in like the realm of ice. What?
The realm of ice. Ice plane.
And then I heard, ooh! Like it was like perfect. I was like, who's doing that?
Okay, so we'll wait after this running.
Oh, Queen Grecian.
Okay, you can create.
How far is the Feywild? Where is that?
It's in another
Oh,
plane.
teleportation circle somewhere else on the same plane of existence.
It is another dimension.
Gonna be
Technically,
planeswalkers.
It's right next to us.
There's a magic card we found. We opened packs last night. Remember, babe? And I said could be the name of his. We have to find it. Something fist.
Maul Fist.
Small fist. Yeah.
Maul.
Maul Fist Squad.
Yes.
Sweet.
I was like, oh.
Okay, so maybe we can ask the monks if they know of a dimension door.
Hey,
Hey, your queen requires your service.
Okay.
You want to send out a
As you-
crier, a town crier?
I send
Hear
out my
ye, hear
herald.
ye!
I hate
The queen demands all.
It's a herald with a Missive for the monk.
Where is it?
Head.
Monk.
The monk head. Oh, off with his head.
Alright, looks like my dragon.
Oh, we're in a fight.
Nope.
Wait.
Okay.
You're fighting with
I'm
the
not ready.
monks.
No.
As you scry for the green dragon. Sitting down in your room. It is dark. There's no windows in here. It is made for reflection and meditation. As you sit down in front of the rectangular pool, sit down and prepare yourself for the scry.
Prepare yourself for this.
As you're scrying,
The scry.
it's almost like you can't make the connection. It's real cloudy, real foggy. And then you hear a voice. Hello, little elf girl. You wish to seek and find me. And then you hear the voice seem to go around you. You can't see the face. You can't see anything. It's just really cloudy. Just to warn you, I am a great green dragon, the deceiver of all. And now, I know where you are at, as well as the rest of the legendary heroes. And the voice seems to just echo all around you. You can't really get a pinpoint of where it's coming from. And it seems that my friend here has relatives within your group. How lovely. I will be seeing you soon. And with that, you fade back into your room.
Yeah, that seems bad. Hello, Cup.
Hello, Cup.
He said he's a deceiver. He's probably a tiny drake.
It's like that big. With a big giant voice. I am the man behind the curtain!
It's like a Spaceballs. There is like a big helmet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like,
Yeah.
So,
So someone's related to his rider, potentially. His friend.
what do you guys like to do?
I've sent a herald to the monastery to see if they have
Or-
knowledge of a dimension door that we can, how to get into the Feywild.
Okay.
Can whoever receives it go, hark?
Right.
Angel.
Angel sing.
Like mine isn't.
Right.
Okay. You sent. You're up by now.
Okay.
You see a messenger come in, talk to the head elf. Coming up towards you, the head of the order says, "Well, it seems that the queen has summoned me. I think maybe you should come with me as well."
All right. Let's do this.
As he's walking with you, he starts explaining. It seems like he's very scholarly and tends to talk to himself, but he's really trying to talk to you. You know, really, really smart guy, but sometimes he just goes off on tangents and all. And so he starts explaining about the Feywild and everything else.
Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Mr. Aged Monk Man. Put this into terms that I can understand.
So, the Feywild. Feywild is also called the Plain of Fairies, is a land of soft lights and wonders, a place of music and death. It is a realm of everlasting twilight, glittering fairy lights, bobbing gentle breeze, and fat fireflies buzzing through groves and fields.
Sounds lovely.
This sounds amazing.
The sky is alight with the faded colors of evening sun, which never truly sets. It remains stationary, dusk and low in the sky, away from settled areas ruled by the Searly Fae that compose the summer court. The land is a tangle of sharp-toothed brambles and syrupy fens.
That doesn't sound lovely.
It's okay, 'cause I can move all that stuff.
So,
I'm connected to the Fae, to the Fae fairies.
So you got a plan?
the Feywild is inhabited by sylvan creatures. You got elves, dryads, satyrs, pixies, sprites, centaurs, and magical creatures, such as blink dogs, fairy dragons, treants, and unicorns.
This sounds fantastic. Do you have a map?
No map. No one has a map of the Feywild.
No one has a map of the Feywild. How do you know so much about it?
This is part of the lore. This is Evanon.
So you've never been?
So, the Feywild is almost a near perfect mirror of Corinth. With the exception is that the sun never sets. Always up. You can't tell direction or time or distance. You could be walking for, in Corinth terms, days in one direction and turn around and realize you've only walked 10 feet. When you leave the Feywild,
It sounds like a pale light. Is that right?
It's like a duck.
it's like
Like a
a sun.
dusk?
It's like it's like sunset forever.
It's just
Okay.
cold. Would make it very different.
And time passes differently.
You can like get sucked into the world.
And then he also explains that creatures that leave the Feywild sometimes forget they were even there. So if you guys go in it and come back out, well, there is a chance that you have forgotten the whole trip.
So we'll have to write, make sure we document things before we leave. If anything essential that we need to remember, we need to make sure we document it and put it in a bag of holding.
It's a good idea. We can live.
Sounds like Arnie coming back from his Karmarth trip.
Come
Oh,
on.
he's never gonna want to leave.
He's like, I'll stay here. I'll be a diplomat here too.
For the Feywild. I'll be an ambassador for the Fey.
He'll be a general riding a unicorn.
Oh my god.
He would be so lost. He would be stuck there for life. So you guys could essentially go in there for what is a day and come back and it could be 10 years later.
Oh my god.
All
Maybe
depends.
just flip, that'd be cool. Going there for 10 years. come back.
But for you guys, only a day or a week has passed.
Yeah.
Outside, things can totally change. So it's very dangerous. It may look, it's all fairy and magical and everything else, but it can be very, very dangerous. You guys can get stuck there. So if you guys spend a extended period of time, you have no idea what's going to change when you guys get back.
But
Well,
the,
just
the,
so
re-
you
the
guys
reverse
know,
could be
because of
true
my
as well.
druid circle,
We
I'm
could spend
immune
10
to
years
fey
there, but
charms.
over here it could be like just a day.
Oh, that's good.
So I can't be frightened or charmed by the
Any of
fae
those
at this
creatures.
point, by any fey creature,
Nope.
because of my
No,
nature.
so it's
being
lower
Nope.
over there.
my druid circle.
What does it say?
Well, yeah, it could
it could be reversible.
reverse.
Yeah.
You guys have spent a year there and come back and only a few minutes have passed.
Can one of us go in and then come right back out?
Maybe if we have like a tether, if we have a magical tether, we could like use that to like pull and draw whoever is in
Went
there
in there.
out. If we can devise something like that. Can't we craft magical?
Calvin.
Can't we
Call
craft?
Calvin.
But we
Calvin.
have magic users. Can we not craft something magical?
I'm certainly try.
I got a workshop.
You guys talk to what you guys want to do.
That Has the monk made it here by now?
No, they're still walking.
Oh, okay, they're
It
staying
doesn't hurt
walking.
to call for Calvin to come help you guys if you're gonna do something like that.
So you finally make it to the courtroom. So, my queen, you wish to step into the Feywild.
We have business there. We need to retrieve one of the legendary weapons.
And do you know what this weapon is?
Did the scroll tell us what the weapon was? It just told us where
Just
it
where
was.
it was.
Reading more into the scroll,
Or we just give them
it
the
is
scroll to look at.
it is a cloak.
Oh, just the other one.
The other one is a sword,
Yeah, the play of fire.
plane of fire.
It's a cloak and sword game.
It's like they're waiting to we go now.
It's a fire sword.
So is there a way that we could tether someone, like have like a magical like string, so when some of our party enters the Feywild, we can then pull them back with a string so they don't get lost?
Still, if the times are different, let's say we do have that.
Yeah, but at least
sustain
it's-
that magic.
But at
for-
least it's not interminable. I mean, we'd still run the risk of there being disparity in the time frames, but at least they won't be there for like centuries and centuries.
No,
No.
that would not be possible. But in 3 days, the 3 moons
Line.
will align, and the portal to the Fae will be opened.
In 3 days.
And it will be open for 1 week's time in Corinth.
Is this like an elven festival?
It is. It is. In Neverwinter, it's like the harvest festival. For you guys, it is almost like I'd say Halloween. It's almost like Halloween because the Fae become so close to the material plane that you guys do celebrate it like Halloween. By a lot of the little elven kids will dress up in costumes, festivals, songs, a lot of songs because the sprites in the Fae are sometimes not attracted to music depending on what music is playing, and it's like a deterrent. Or sometimes they're fooled thinking that they are sprites themselves. Because in elven lore, especially in the High Elves, sprites are not cute little things that are very mischievous, and so when you guys celebrate this Fae, it's called the Festival of the 3 Moons because the moons line up: the red, the black, and the silver moon. There's a huge festival. People dress up, music, and then the portal of Fae opens up. And depending, some people step in, some people step out. Sometimes they see their ancestors come and they speak to their ancestors.
Just like some hay.
Yeah, so
Could we see? We could see into it.
Yes, for a time, for a little bit.
Could
And we can enter?
Could we chuck like a? Could we? Not chuck. That sounds bad. But could we throw like a kitten in there and then watch if it ages, and kind of get an idea of what the time's like? In like 1 hour,
But
we
it's
just see if this
different
thing's
for-
like.
But it's different. It's not the same across all of Fae. I think it's like different in different places. So it's different for different cases as well. So in some cases, it'll be just a matter of a few days difference. In some cases, it's a matter of weeks or years.
But since he said that some come out and some go in, is there not any Fae that have crossed into our world that we can go try and
Talk to?
track down? And they could be either give us more information about what it's
Or maybe we can,
or
like-
they could be our tour guide.
Or maybe we
could
could
be
contact
go
one of our
into there.
ancestors. One of the-
Well, let's
You guys
try
talk to
that.
each other what you guys want to do.
Let's go with your idea first. The boat. and everything. But yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You're gonna try to track the ancestors at the Three Moon Alignment, or are you going to try to
But he-
contact them
because he
ahead
said-
of time?
What
He
if
said that you could,
I just
talk
step
to
one
the
foot
ancestors.
in, and so like half of me is in, and then I'll wait there for like 10 minutes, and then I'll come back out, and you can see that like I have wrinkles on one side? Or do I look younger?
Is it like a really
Did you walk around like
viable
this?
suggestion?
Grandma Goodhead.
You are naturally so
Immune.
connected to the Fae, right?
Yeah,
In
that's
this
how
world.
I wild shape. That's how I conjure beasts. They're all face
So
spirits.
can
that I
we
call.
use your connections?
So you know all this
Yeah.
And I
already.
can talk to the Fae. I knew Feywild.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not
and
my-
I would
At
say
this
let's
point
leverage
with
her
my-
to see if she can track down someone in this world that's crossed over from that plane to get more information.
Because the elves
and
have
see.
always had like a close affinity with the Fae.
Mhm.
So I could possibly just contact the summer court.
And you say they like certain types of music.
Well, and now,
They just play music to fool the sprites.
So
which
I would like to
each
know
time
someone in there to understand their type of music so I
can't be
can.
charmed,
Yeah.
right.
So we only
You
have-
talk to the
we
monks.
have 3
Okay,
days.
The
I'll
monks
go to
would
the
know.
monks.
I'm also
Okay.
immune to poison and disease.
Yeah.
You said that the ancestors are able to cross over on that day, right?
Or
Um,
you can contact-
do a history check.
Man, 3. This is like really
Well,
bad
advantage
guys,
because
man.
you're from Evanon.
This is such bad guys. You know, we're like, we need to like get out the bad juju now.
I said we start packing for a little bit.
18.
Okay. You know that
Okay.
Here.
especially the lower class, believe that they see their spirits come out and they speak to them. But you know that they are not the spirits.
Oh, they're just like
They
mirror
are,
images, like
yes, they are
doppelgangers.
actually,
They're like,
what was it?
they're like other spirits playing games
Yes,
from the other side.
they are trying to materialize into the world, so they try to trick whoever they can.
It's like spirit.
Mhm.
Human in the spirit world.
Can I communicate with my mother then? Is there a
If she's
ritual?
in that plane.
Well, she's in like the plane.
Yeah, the whole plane.
Don't know, so what are you guys gonna do?
Can I ask the monk then? Am I able to communicate with my mother? Is she able to shed light on how to acquire the legendary weapon?
Is she not? Is she?
That she is not in the Fae.
Is she
Oh, so
not
it's
part
not-
of the dragon? Isn't your mom part of like? her
She
summer
is
spirit
the
being?
dragon.
She is the dragon.
So she's not in the Fae.
Oh.
I guess like the elves go to like their final
Yeah.
resting place, which is the correct resting place.
Yeah.
The Fae is just for fake
Right.
full.
What plane is she in? The ethereal or whatever?
No, she's the actual silver dragon.
Yeah.
How long did you say the door stays open?
It stays open for it stays open for a week, 1 week.
Mom.
1 week. So basically, we have 1 week to get in, get out.
So I asked the monk, is there a way for us to go in, or the gate? Is there like any ritual that we need to perform, or do we just pass through? And how do we come out? So we have a week.
Well,
can-
we usually have the festival. Then I and the rest of the monks will perform our ritual, and the Feywild will open.
So we can technically try to go in, and we have to come out by like at the beginning of the week, and then come out by the end of the week
Or before.
or before.
Or you will have to wait a year. Go with time.
How do we? Is there a way to try to keep track of time when we're on the other side?
Yes.
And what is this?
We have an artifact in the monastery. It is an hourglass. And whatever time you wish, you can use it, flip the hourglass over, and it will count down if you want days, hours, weeks. The material plane time.
And we have to step through the gate before that sand runs out.
Yes.
So are they mages too, magic practitioners? Yeah.
Yes.
So do they have the ability to use like spells that might be able to let us know things? Like
To
sending,
communicate
like the
across
sending
the
spell?
like sending, not
Like
through
what?
not through planes.
Because I think that works through planes.
Yeah, not through the Fae.
Okay.
Like what spell?
Well, like the sending spell,
What is the sending spell?
Communicates.
it communicates over long distances.
So,
So you go ahead.
I was
You
gonna
guys
ask the
speak
monk,
together.
Do you know of anybody who has crossed over from the Fae here in the city?
Yes. He is now locked up in the dungeon.
Oh,
Did he lose
sounds
his
like my
mind?
kind of guy. Can
You want to
someone-
talk to him?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
And how often does this door open?
Once a year.
So he's
For
been
a
there for a
week.
year.
So we
He's
have
been
to
there for a
really make it. Why did he go there the last time it opened?
No, he's been traveling around the world, and he just happened to stop in. Got caught by the guard stealing everything.
Oh, so he's not afraid. So like, you can
he's-
talk to him.
Oh, okay.
He just was caught stealing, so that's why he's in the dungeon.
Alrighty, let's-
Hasn't been there for a whole year.
What's his name? Never mind. You can make some. Just you can say Bill.
No, he has a name. He goes by the name of
Sorry.
Tass.
Cass.
Ooh, Taz!
Ted.
Do you know anything about him? Some backstory on him? Other than-
Met Ted?
He's a
Oh,
thief.
maybe.
He's a gnome, and he has sticky fingers.
He's a gnome?
Kinder.
Likes to steal. Okay. Cass the gnome, huh? Okay.
Uncle Taz.
Can I go speak to him?
Yeah, you make your way.
I suggest you empty your pockets before you go talk to him.
I
Don't
think
start knowing too
if
very
you
soon.
could like give him something of interest to him, he would probably be more amenable to talking. So if you could like
Something
get
shiny
something
or-
that's like shiny and then offer it in exchange for information.
Or something unique. But then I would empty everything else out of your pockets.
What do we have in the magic bag of holding right now?
Okay, so you make it to the monk's monastery. And you see a few of them practicing various instruments. Playing, practicing, they're getting ready for the Festival of the Three Moons.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I would like to know, as you're preparing for the festival, the people that had come crossed over, they speak a lot about the music that the sprites like to play. Would you be able to share with me or teach me some of their music?
Sure, and what instrument do you play?
I play the lute, and my voice is my instrument.
Okay. Certainly. And they gather around and they start playing. You hear music playing, and one of the high elves starts singing. Roll a performance check.
Surely, yeah.
17.
As you sit there and listen to it, and it seems to seep into your bones. Listen to it, and instinctively you just start playing along with them. Pull out the lute and play along, and they, smiling, they nod in approval, like, oh, she gets it. She's got it. You have learned the song of the Festival of the Three Moons.
Of the three moons?
Of the Three Moons. Now, when you play this, you have a chance to either attract the sprites to you or repel them. Okay.
Just the sprites. Does it affect any other?
They just know of the sprites, but it could have the chance to affect other fey creatures that are fey. Okay.
Talk to Tess.
Pretty much all we have in there is tons of dragon body parts,
Pretty rare.
and we have a little statue, an onyx dog.
Oh, yeah, don't give that away.
But I was wondering if maybe we could just offer him a pardon.
Break off a little
the
dragon.
queen.
Break off a tooth of the dragon.
Well, can we just offer him a pardon?
So what did he
Queen
steal?
here.
What did this task steal?
Anything.
No, what did he steal?
Why is he in
What was
jail?
caught stealing?
He stole
He's still many.
everything that he could get his hands on. He stole one of the oldest tomes in the monk's monastery. We let him in. He wished to take a look, and as he was walking out, he had 3 books strapped to his back, as big as himself.
Convinced him to come along with us, and if the legendary weapon is something that needs to be stolen, he already has the skills to do it for us.
We trust him to actually bring it
Give it
back
back.
to us.
Well, if we bargain for something
pretty
that
good
eventually
stealing
She can
sells
bind
the
him
line,
with a Gaius.
if there's something he's willing to have from here.
She has the Gaius spell, so she can bind him to bring it only to us.
It wouldn't hurt to bring him along.
So yeah, and he can steal anything. So
I don't think I'm there, so
We can strike a bargain with him that if we take him with us to the Feywild and he actually steals the thing,
Use it as a backup.
then he can be set free outside of Lebanon and cannot take any of the loot that he tried to steal.
Yeah, or maybe we just
Where am I at?
Get him out first.
You walk
You
back
can
to the
charm
monastery
him
with
to
the
kind
monk,
of say
if you wish.
cannot
Oh, okay.
steal anything
All right.
with
And
the-
you see your sister there learn the song fairly quickly. You want to try
Pretty
picking up
good.
the play?
I got pretty good stealing skills.
yeah,
You'll just
I'll
take
join
it
in.
from him.
Well, that's what I don't know.
Performance
I don't know
check.
If it's worth even having steal it or just having it be a guide for us, and then
Then you can
Performance
go,
check.
I think you broke
We
it.
might
Do I
wanna
re-
put
do I
that
really-
in that area.
Unless
do I really need to do that?
Go ahead.
that we have to steal, then yeah, if it's not, then we'll pay for it. But I think when you go talk to him, take
Where's my?
Corey, because Corey can't Corey read minds a little bit?
Yeah. You can decipher what they're
Yeah,
thinking.
so I would take him with you so he can get into Cass's head to see if he's
10.
in line or not. I think I have.
Being overzealous, you hear this beautiful music as they start singing. You just comes over you. You're like, I could join in.
I can do this.
As you pull up the ocarina, start playing. The music just stops, and all you hear is beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, beep, bop, boop, beep, beep, bop.
Come on, guys, don't stop.
And everybody stops and looks at you as you try to jam out on this ocarina and it's not working out. I'm sorry, Master Monk. Is there anything we can help you with?
No, I'm gonna play with you guys.
I think
Brother.
practice is over. And they all start
No.
You said
Don't
you're
be
heading.
scattered, don't be scattered. Brother, I think Grisha needs you. She
What?
had said something, but I'm not quite sure. You might want to check with her.
It's all right. It can wait. I'm gonna hang out and play with you guys.
It's quite beautiful, isn't it? What, Nexium? You need him? Oh, Corey. Nexium needs you.
Roll a deception.
20, natural 20.
Yeah, you know what? I think you do hear Nexium calling you.
I don't even get a chance.
Go ahead. Do a perception.
Hey, Jane.
Well, you probably have to get a natural 20 to
It's not a natural
Yeah.
20, but it is a 22.
And with
Well, mine was
that,
27.
you know.
Fine. Fine, I'll go see Nexium. If that's how you want it. You're just fine.
Harsh in my mellow.
And as you
just
walk
don't-
out,
You're just afraid I'm better than you.
You're so right.
Here comes a sibling riot.
Corey,
And
why don't you just play with your Mr. Happy?
All right. You just wait till the next time you need Mr. Happy.
and as Corey walks out, you hear a.
Hey, I didn't mean for it to come up that way.
Dino legal and correct?
And then last bit of defiance, as Corey leaves, you hear a.
Keep practicing, brothers. Wonderful.
And the music starts up again as you walk away.
Just jealous of my talent.
Full on talent, brother. Full on. You awesome. Like Jimi Hendrix on the ocarina.
Playing with your teeth.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go talk to Tass. I'm debating though. Thinking if I want to leave most of my stuff with somebody.
I'm going to climb into the bag of holding and just keep my head out.
No, you have a room
Did you just say you hold it?
in the palace, yeah. You can leave it.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the room.
Each of you have your own rooms, and it overlooks all of Evanon. It is beautiful.
Ah, beaut.
Is there a very safe place I could put?
Your room is safe.
It is okay. I'm not gonna come back and be like, your bag of holding is gone, and we're on a side quest.
Maybe.
You don't know.
There are wards around the palace, so it's not like anybody can enter without.
Does this castle have safety deposit boxes?
The wards are your safety deposit box.
Oh, cool.
Give it to one of us. It's just a bag.
He doesn't even trust us.
No,
I'm
I
not
do.
sure I can trust you guys.
Oh no, I just didn't pop. I just thought about stashing
Okay,
some.
I'm just
As
kidding,
you,
man.
you're gonna walk towards your room. As you walk towards your room, you see Corey coming down the hall.
What's up?
What's up?
Laura said you wanted to see me.
Can you hold my bag of holding for me?
He's bang.
So I put everything in there except my orb of dragonkind, because I don't know. Can I even put that in there?
You can try.
You can put
What,
whatever
are you
in
just
there.
like, is it just like here's like a uniboob or something inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be probably really hard for someone to scoop.
It's just like you have
Just carries it like
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to put that in the.
Okay. Roll a
Doesn't
Constitution
it go
check.
up, like, doesn't the size like enlarge and reduce that orb? No.
You don't know. He does.
It's big all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
there's
When you
shrinkage.
stroke
There's definite
it
shrinkage.
gets
I'm a grower, not a shower.
When you fondles it, it becomes bigger.
It throbs.
Constitution. Do I add anything to that? Constitution.
You tell me.
At 12.
You place it in there and you watch them.
It's back up.
You watch them put nothing in there.
Yo, bro, what are you doing?
Put my orb in there.
Okay. Just close up the bag.
Okay. Orb is in your robes.
Do I know it's there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go talk to Tass.
Okay.
So I just open up my door and I check the bag of holding in there.
He's mad because he can't play the ocarina. Yo, just let me jam, bro. Just let me
There's
jam.
all your dragon parts in it.
That's all I want to do is jam,
Hey
bro.
man, I just want my music.
It's inside me. It has to come out.
Oh yeah, so before I go talk to Tass, I turn around and go, hey dude, was it just me? Or did you hear like a herd of cats fighting about like 18 seconds ago? Like it was the worst sound I ever heard in my life. I think one of them died. Did you hear that?
It didn't sound like this.
In my head it did. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, man.
Allura was playing, that might have been her.
All right, be careful, man, because
Or singing.
I think
I
there's
don't
some. No, it wasn't her. She sounds great.
Okay, alright.
Just be careful. I think there's a herd of cats running around fighting. They might be in heat. It sounded horrible. Just be careful, man.
I'll be on the lookout for that.
Check my bag of holding for them.
Oh,
All right. Sweet.
yeah, I got your bag of holding.
Cool. Thanks. That's how I walk.
All right. You see next to you, Markov with his robes. Looks like Steven Seagal running.
I cast Mage Hand and slowly flip him off.
I saw that.
Good.
No, you didn't.
As you make it down to the actual dungeon, you cross many vine-made bridges that these high elves, and as you walk across, you notice how beautiful Evanon is. As you make it down, you see a guard at the door, standing at attention.
I'm like, hey guard, I'm sent here on behalf of the queen. My name's Nexium. Probably heard of me. Pretty important dude.
Steps aside, just opens up the door.
Thanks. Can I go in there all stealthy?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna like stealth in there.
Okay, roll.
So 18.
And with that, dun 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 dun, you start singing your own like theme music, rolling in there, robes surrounding you. You got in there, silent. In the first cell, you see what looks to be a small child, feet laying on this bed made out of hay, feet on the wall, kind of just hands behind the head, looking straight up.
I go, Taz.
You don't hear anything.
Taz.
You see the little figure jump, stand up straight, look around. I didn't think high elves had deep voices. This is a little strange. Dad? No. My dad's not here. He wouldn't be here. Why would he be here? Who could that be? Sounds like a half-orc. And half-orcs are not very nice, especially not the nose. What should I do? Tass is not here. But if you wish to leave a message on the scroll, I'll be happy to give it to him. Yes, that should work. Yep, definitely.
I know that's you, Taz. For I am a god, speaking to you from the Fae.
Really? I've never spoken to a god before. This should be very interesting. And with that, you see him walk up to the locked gate and just swing it open. Walk out and start searching. Well, hello, God. This will be my first time speaking to a god. I'm not sure how I should present myself, but I mean, I seem pretty clean. He seemed start straighten himself up. So, what should I call you?
God will do.
God. Well, I mean, that's kind of boring. I don't like God.
Mr. God, if you pleases you.
Well, okay, lack imagination, but that's fine. Okay, Mr. God, what can I do for you? Roll a deception check.
25.
Man, this is crazy. This is the first time I'm ever speaking to a god. Wait. All right, God. What do I have in my pocket, if you're God?
Like little riddle.
A ring.
What do I have? In your left or your right pocket?
Well, as I don't know what my left is to my right. Yes.
Lint.
My God, he's right. All right. Okay, God, what shall I do for you? And you see him walk now, and there's other prisoners in these in the cells. As he's walking down, you see him look in there and goes, "Are you Mr. God?" "No." "You?" "No." And you see him, all these prisoners, bright-eyed, looking at him, wondering, how the hell is he out of his cage? Not giving him any mind. He's still pacing down, walking away from you.
I have a mission for you, Taz. I have chosen you personally.
I don't think God's this way. His voice seems to be fading off when I go this way. Okay. Sorry, you have to speak louder. And he starts walking towards you. You're in the shadows. He still can't see you.
I will send forth a human wizard to speak with you.
Oh, I love magic. Yes, definitely. That will work with me. Okay. Yes, please send a wizard and tell me how to do some magic tricks. I love magic tricks.
I think I can arrange that.
Yeah, gotcha.
I am God.
Very wonderful.
Mr. God. So, that's all. When he comes and sees you, he's a messenger for me. Now I must go.
Starts walking towards. Stealth again.
29.
And with that, you do. You sneak past right by the door. The guard's standing there giving you a funny look. He doesn't say anything. He's way too well trained to say anything. And so Taz starts walking to the door, sees the guard, and immediately you see Taz almost like ADD. Look, reaches down, grabs a whole satchel of coins off the guard. The guard didn't even know. Sticks it in his pocket, looks around, guard does not see him. Walks back to his cell. Sits down, shuts the door.
Okay. He didn't see me in there? Okay. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem too obvious that I,
Mm-hmm.
Huh? So then I walk in to the dungeon, just normal.
Okay. As you walk in, Tess looks, eyes big, gets big, and he still has a face like a child. He almost looks like a little kid. And you see him put his hands together. A wizard. Please tell me you do magic tricks.
I do a few.
Then he sits down, cross-legged.
I said, how's this one? And I do prestidigitation and make some sparks shoot out of my hands. And I go like this though. I go.
Performance check.
What do I have for that?
-4.
16.
He starts clapping. He goes, "That was pretty great. I mean, I've seen better, especially in my travels. I mean, I've been everywhere, but that is pretty good. I like that. You know what? For your troubles, I will give you some gold." Now, this gold I've had for a little bit, but here, you can have it.
God told me otherwise,
Oh, you mean Mr. God?
Mr. God.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. We're not friends. We're acquainted. I've never seen him before, but I got to talk to him. It's very nice, very lovely. I never spoke to a
You
guy
got to
before.
speak to Mr. God.
Oh man, it was great.
Huh.
Then he opens up the door and walks towards you. He says, "Well, I can't be out long. It's almost time to eat. I mean, I'm going to be leaving here shortly anyways, but I have a free room and board. It's been pretty nice."
Where you plan on heading to?
Me, I don't know. There's been wars over in the east. Valencia, it used to be nice. I used to get all sorts of nice stuff. Wizards there everywhere. They would do tricks for me, but now, it's just a bunch of Dragonborn. Dragonborns, they smell funny. I really don't like them.
Well, it won't be that way for long. I promise you that.
Well, I hope not. You know, and wow, what is this? And you see him holding your dragon orb. This is amazing! What is this?
Oh, that's just a little something. Can I do sleight of hand?
Yep, you try.
So not only do I want to steal my orb back, but I want to take the gold out of his pocket as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Well, what is that? Let me see. So 12.
As you slyly sneak up close to him, as you reach down, almost if it was on accident, he just bends down closer and your hand totally misses. He goes, "Oh, look at that! Man, this is amazing. Look, if you look really closely, you could almost see like stars in it." And then you see him almost like his demeanor starts changing. And as he's staring deeper into this orb. And you hear him, "Whoa."
So then I'm gonna just cast Misty Step. I'm just gonna snatch that shit right out of his hand.
Okay, you can't. Him being mesmerized and caught off guard, you immediately snatch it out of his hand, and the spell seems to break. He goes, "Huh, well, anyways, so I spoke to Mr. God, and he said that there's a messenger coming, and I believe that's you?
That is me.
Good. So, let's go on a quest."
So, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How would you like free reign amongst this place once again?
I already do.
Huh?
Outside.
You're not there.
Yeah.
Bring up communication.
I already do. I like staying in here. It's warm, and they feed me.
Are you welcome back when you do leave this?
Everybody loves me. Watch. And he starts walking out, and as he walks past the guard, The guard stops, immediately jumps to and tries to grab him. He says, "You dirty little gnome." He said, you see the nicknames they give me? I love it. They love me. And as he reaches for the gnome, he immediately just sidesteps out of the way. And the guard sees the guard flustered, starts chasing him around the room. And he's just walking. He said, so, as the guard is chasing him around the room, he's looking dead at you and dodging every little movement that this guard does. He goes, so, are we going on this quest or what? And the guard still chasing him, trying to grab him.
Yeah, we're going on this quest. And
Okay,
should I tell the guard something? Or, no?
it's up to you.
I just say, hey, I'm taking this one to the queen.
Good riddance. And he immediately goes back. And he says, I know where the queen's at. I've seen the queen. And he starts going up the stairs, taking off.
So I just follow him.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Am I still in the throne room?
I'm gonna go to a tavern and drink my sorrows.
Okay.
That I'm just such a misunderstood musician. Nobody gets my music.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Corey.
You guys arrive at the tavern. There is a stage. And there's not very many people there since after the battle and everything. What would you guys like to do?
I want to go look through the Evanon archive and see if I can find any information on the green dragon.
On that green dragon or green dragons in general?
Green dragons in general.
Okay.
Well, and also if there's anything about the Great Deceiver.
There is not. You don't see anything, but there are information on dragons, on green dragons. Green dragons are known to be tricksters, deceivers, and tend to manipulate more than fight. They tend to be in the background, influencing others. So,
I'm still with the monks, right?
jamming out.
That was quite a wonderful session. I do have one more question. Knowing about the green dragon, do I know anything about more about the green dragons, or was that just mainly for Scion?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Is there anything that I could use, any types of music that or instrument that I may use that could help during any types of fights with dragons or any type of music or any type of magic that I could possibly stop from occurring?
There is no music or instruments that we know. There are very powerful instruments in the world of Corinth. Maybe I find some in the Feywild. But dragons, there haven't been too many that we've seen. Not too many dealings with dragons.
Thank you so much for letting me learn the song of the three festival moons. I truly appreciate it. Hantaniel what? Hantaniel. I just had it.
No. You had it. And
Hold on.
damn it, I don't have my
I have it in
Elven on me.
You can totally like just
No. What was the Elven word that you guys that's been
It
used
was
in
thank
Evanon?
you.
It's like
Shamalama Ding Dong.
yeah, it's like
Namari.
Namari. Yes, Namari.
And with that, they bend down. Okay.
Then time to drink. So I go to the tavern.
Okay.
Swam in the archive to find out any additional information
I don't
on
know.
the Bay,
That's what it is.
the Bay Plain.
That's everything that they saw.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Now, if you guys see Barry's like, I don't believe in you. And the task would be like, all right. So, you guys are now in the bar, in the tavern. Welcome to the Silver Moon. How can I help you?
What is your best house drink?
House drink, yes. Well, it would be the Silver Moon Ale.
Sounds good.
My companion and I will get one.
Okay.
A pint.
Silver Ale, Silver Moon Ale, Silver Moon Ale. Are you there too, or are you with Tess?
I was just following tasks somewhere
Okay.
where that clown is.
So,
Is there anybody there to chat up?
there's a few,
Yeah.
you know, and there's a few soldiers that you guys have met before. Still bandaged up, but mostly healed, sitting down.
You're gonna join that. Join them.
Sure.
Go
Sit down with them.
sit down.
As you guys sit down, all of you, as you guys sit down, they immediately stand up and just bow.
No need for that. Sit down. We're just here for some good chill and relaxation time.
Okay, they sit down. So what brings you guys here?
Trying to relax a little bit before our next journey.
We are too. We've been training, we've been recruiting, and I fear that there's a war already on our doorsteps in Evanon. I heard rumors that we may have to go overseas and help the humans. That has not been seen in over 1,000 years. I have never stepped out of Evanon, and he continues to drink some more.
What's your hesitation with humans?
I just don't know humans.
It's not looking good.
Do what? I'm sorry.
Because I just don't know humans. And what I do know of humans is from the Crimson Syndicate.
Oh, look at the time. Oh, would you like some more ale?
Sure, you have traveled very far, and that's just one little snippet of the humankind, but that doesn't represent our whole humankind. I'm sure you understand there may be some folks here, Elvish, that are not the best.
True, but tell me this. Is it true that humans destroy nature and then build these buildings on top of that?
No.
So there's no castles.
There are castles. What are you in? What does your queen live in?
Oh, as you see, we bend nature to our will.
Well, we leverage the resources we have in nature sometimes to give us the shelter that we need. We may not be as in tune with nature and understand how to will it, and seeing that we don't have some of the elvish powers you have. So we have to leverage what we can to survive. And the way we survive is by building what we can. And if that's a crime, then I apologize, but that's the way our race survives. I'm sure if you were in
No
our
judgment.
position, you would do the same.
No judgment, but unlike our wood elf cousins, we are no savages.
Well, no one said what makes you think we're savages.
Well, isn't it a bit savagery to destroy everything in your path?
And with that,
Not
I
all humans destroy everything in their path. Am I I not here saving your land and trying to rebuild and gain back what you're about to lose?
With that, you see
And
the
then I
other
walk
high elf.
off?
Well, before you do, as you're sitting down, as you're speaking, you see the other high elf look at his friend and just start laughing. Just, oh man, you have been bested by a human. This is wonderful. I will get you guys another round. Don't mind him, he's a bit hurt. And with that, the other elf that was speaking to you guys rudely just quiets down and starts drinking. He says, me on the other hand, I love everyone. Well, most everyone. I can't wait to travel.
And what's your name?
Me? Motherfucker. Yeah, yes you did. One second.
If they're talking to people, would other people hear if I said something into the ring of communication?
No,
Oh,
only they will hear.
well, then I'll check that. And I just say, as I'm walking, I just in the ring of communication say, "Hey, I have tasks. I'm a messenger from God. Just go with it."
I'm like, I don't even know what this is talking about. Who's Taz? I
I
don't think I was there at that whole thing, so I'm just like,
I am Corporal
I'll fill
Fendrin.
you in later. At least one.
My name is Corporal Fendrin.
What?
Fendrin.
Fendrin?
Fendrin.
Corporal Fendrin?
I have served under Our Lady's armies since her mother ascended the throne for about 100 years.
He's just a corporal.
Did you foresee this
They're
day
still
coming
very
when
young by Elvin
that
standards.
past queen?
Did I see this day coming? No. No. I am exceptionally surprised that she's traveled with such distinguished individuals as yourself.
so tell me about your battle with the Dragonborn and the Hill Giants. So is there, as a player, is there anything that I can glean off this conversation that he might be able to relay tactics or something like that
Not
you might be able to
really.
use
He's not.
to our advantage?
He's not a tactical mastermind. He pretty much does what he's told.
Okay.
Any unique skills you're known for, Corporal?
Well, no.
I do. Hello, Chuckle. Okay. What does he look like?
I mean, he looks like, a high elf, very, very sharp features, almond-shaped eyes. His eyes are more hazel, and he's slightly tanner than most high elves, being outside. But he has jet black hair. I mean, he's fairly good-looking, except for the battle scars that he has all over his face and his arms and stuff. But is it true humans only live to be 60 or 70 years old?
Unfortunately, that is true.
Hmm.
So that's why we live life to the fullest.
Is that so? I've never been with a human.
Might be in your foreseeable future.
And with that, he just drinks. Anything else?
So is there a good place around here to pick up supplies, like maybe some, I find myself low on my beef jerky stash.
Yes. We actually have the best jerky in all of Evanon.
Nice. Okay.
Because we hunt the royal stags.
Nice.
High quality meat. The tanners and the butchers are top notch.
Fantastic.
Wonderful stuff.
I'll have to visit that place.
And it's just next door.
Okay.
But
And could you tell me where the store full of instruments would be?
you would have to probably talk to the monks. You know, they're a little, but you know, no offense, no offense. It's just that, you know, you're kind of. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, you would have to talk to the monks.
Would you care to dance with me? It's quite lovely out.
And with that, he drinks. He goes, I would love to. I don't ever dance.
So I grab him and I start going to the center.
Do a performance check. And he's gonna roll a dexterity. Oh shit.
Performance. So 23.
And with that elegance of an elf, you twirl and whirl around, and as everybody starts, their attention starts focusing on you. And next to you, you look over and you would expect the same grace as a high elf, as he just flails. Getting down, looking like he's at the Burning Man festival.
So I clap. Break it on down, Corporal.
and he's visibly drunk.
Get jiggy with it.
But everybody is mostly focused on you as you twirl around. And you seem to float coming down and twirling, and everybody's focused on you, and the music plays louder and louder. And then you hear coins start dropping as more people come into the bar. More people. And Corporal still next to you, hands in the air, flailing about. And as the music dies down, Corporal's visibly tired, sweating. If you look down at your feet, there are flowers and coins and notes to you. And as you make the final bow, everybody erupts into a huge applause, standing up. And the corporal goes, drunk as anything, stumbles back to his chair, sits down. You've gained 200 gold pieces.
Dang. She's
a
like a
few-
go-go dancer.
You have you find 5 notes of
Adoration.
adoration
And your
and
trunk to you.
and like 3 elven blue lilies.
So I pick them up and I say, Antonian, Antonian.
Everybody claps. So, what else? You guys all witnessed this? And Corporal Fenvin sits down and goes, so, I guess I'm good at that.
So I get up and I go to another table.
Oh!
She gets up.
So
I'm
I-
like, man,
So I run to her and like, why
that's
would you
messed
do that?
up, dude.
It's a one-time in a chance
Uh-huh.
to do.
I look for agility. There is no agility there.
Come on.
Want
This,
some
this doesn't do it for you? This is not doing it for you?
You don't want the wet noodle? Come on.
Get me in 5 minutes. I'll send him a drink. So I tell the
So,
guy to send him a drink and move on.
what would you guys like to do?
Well, his task reached us.
So I was in the archive.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I want to see if I can locate a fortune teller anywhere in Avalon.
Okay. Ask it around. There is none in Avalon. They don't believe in that.
So I'll head back to the palace.
Okay. As you reach the front door of... Come on. as you reach the front door of the throne room, along the way, you've had to several times stop Taz from stealing, like the candle holders, some trinkets that are left everywhere. Almost exhausted from just that 500 feet travel of policing him, you finally make it to the throne room. He opens up the door, walks in like he owns the place, says, "Welcome to the throne room. I've been here several times." And for some reason, I was chased out several times. I don't know why I had to be so mean. I just was having a look around. But so, let's have a look. Look-see, look-see. Whoa. It's changed a little bit. And you see him just walk around, admiring the area. You, up on the throne, looking down, you see like a little child walking around the throne.
So I actually descend from the throne. I go down the stairs.
As you're descending, you see Taz look up, and as you're descending down, hear a, "Oh, she's so beautiful."
So I reach him and I say, "Well met, Master Gnome. You must be Taz."
And you hear, "Taz, yes."
So I hear that you're quite the collector.
And with that, he seems to snap out of it. He goes, "I love collecting. You should see what I have." And with that, he pulls out his pocket, and you notice a few, like a gold comb that you remember when you were little having in your hair, a couple of the signet rings that you give out to the nobles and stuff. He says, "Look what I found. I can't believe people just have this stuff laying around. This is crazy."
Oh, are these gifts for me?
Yes, it is. I mean, they look familiar too. And he hands them over to
They
you.
are very familiar. I thank you very, very deeply.
So, I was sent by Mr. God, and he points to next to him and goes, "And this is Mr. God's messenger. We have to go on a mission.
Quite right.
We're going
We
to
are
the..."
very honored to have you on the mission.
And you see his little chest puff up. He goes, "Yeah, you hear that, Mr. Messenger? Honored to have me."
Oh yeah, it's been a real honor.
And he walks around, his chest popped out. He goes, "Well, listen carefully, Mr. Messenger. Write this down. We have to go to the Feywild. This is all from Mr. God. We have to go to the Feywild, and there is a... I've been to the Feywild. Have I told you about I've been to the Feywild? Anyways, so we're going to the Feywild, and there is a weapon of legend there. I've seen it. It's in a swamp, underneath a tree, but I can't remember how to get there. But I can get you there. I have friends. I have a lot of friends in the Feywild. They all love me.
Do they give you cute little nicknames?
They do.
Filthy, dirty gnome?
That's close,
Okay.
but they love me there.
Okay.
So, I know that the festival's happening, and I already have a costume picked out. I'm ready to go. And I love... Have you ever seen the Festival of the Three Moons? It is a wonderful time. So, when are we going?
We will go as the very first night of the festival. The very first night of that week that the gate is open. And you will lead us through the Feywild. But meanwhile, since you have agreed to help us, you will be treated as an honored guest. Provided, though, that Nexium over here is going to be your guard, and he will check you every time for things that you've collected, just to be sure, you know.
Oh, so it's like hide and seek. I got it. Okay, I like
No,
games.
It's like don't hide, don't seek.
Well, that is not very fun, Mr. Messenger.
No, it's more like hold my hand.
Well,
Well, not necessarily my hand.
He's going to be your partner in crime, not quite hide and seek. He's going to be your partner.
okay. So he's like my sidekick.
Well, you're
I-
more
this
like Tweedledee
is-
and Tweedledum. Have you ever heard of them?
I have no idea who that
Well, they worked in tandem with each other.
is. Well, that's all right. Can you ever
They're
heard
like
of
the
a
Wonder
superhero?
Twins.
And I go like this. I go Tweedledee.
He says, I've always wanted to be a superhero, and now I have my own sidekick. Mr. Messenger, write this down. I am Tass the Black Cape, and you shall be the Sparrow. So, let's go, Sparrow. We must prepare to go into the Feywild.
Okay, Kate Black Tass.
That's Black Cape. Anyways, milady, and he bows. And as he bows, a few more trinkets fall out of his pockets. And it was the jewels that have been sitting in your mother's room when you searched. Whoa! Who puts jewels on the floor?
More gifts for me, I guess. You must really honor me, Mr. Taz.
Well, my job here is done. Let's go, Sparrow, into the night. And with that, he takes his little cape, puts it around, and he walks out the door. Let's go, Sparrow!
I
The
turn,
Feywild awaits!
I turn around.
So am
And,
I walking
look
in
at-
and seeing this?
You see this little gnome walk out, and you see next to him standing there with a disgusted
Is he with
look
you?
on his face.
I mouth to Grecian. I just mouth, I hate you.
It's been a while on that one. And with that, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break real quick, and then we'll be back to finish it up.
Good.
Oh.
That was perfect.
Hey, back to the
heading over there. It's 9 o'clock.
All
I
right.
was going to another
Like
date.
9:30 is when I
Leave 9:30.
was gonna plan on. But,
Okay, that's fine.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We are back. We are back. We are back. So, getting ready for the spider. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? You guys. Oh, come on. Guys are in the tavern still, and you straight C-block the dude. Corporal sitting at the table, still drunk, slightly hurt. Well, I've never been with a wood elf. And you dance really beautifully.
At that minute, I kind of scoot to the side because I'm like, not this wood elf.
So well, you have danced quite lovely with me, so I appreciate it. How about you try one more time with Nyla? She's just a little rough around the edges, but she's quite soft inside. Just so sweet.
Persuasion.
Her persuasion is like modifier alone.
18.
18. Fixated. You know, I've been in battle. I've fought for this country. Please, one night, just one night, and you just swing at the table, drunk.
So then I just grab him and I just kiss him, and then I just let him go there.
From the peanut gallery. Ew!
I'm like,
Hoping that would just shut him down and he could fall asleep.
I saw it.
You reach in and grab him and kiss him. No,
Oh, thank God.
reaching all the way around you, holding you. He just holds you as you try to resist back, and he just like a statue. And you see this as she tries to move and unable to move.
Do I walk past them to there? I'm like, nice catch there, Laura.
With
And I look at her with my eyes like,
What do you like to do?
As the night goes on, I'm just looking at them, but I tell everybody that in the place, because it's crowded now, right? That we appreciate their hospitality, but if they truly want to show their gratitude, a time-honored tradition for human wizards is to present them with a small kitten or animal of some sort to show their gratitude.
Two wizards.
Yes, to human wizards.
Are you? Who is? I don't think he's there.
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying the next time they
Okay.
see him.
Deception.
welcome back.
Is that roll 220?
15?
Both seem to believe it. Okay. You never met a wizard? Thank you for the tip.
You're most welcome.
Okay. And you walked out.
I'm still there.
Okay.
So I hit him in the head. Just like slap him in the head just to.
Okay.
I walked behind him, I pat him on the shoulder, I said, don't give up, man.
Roll the hit.
Oh my god, what was it?
Roll the hit. Just strength
Oh, a strike? I got
Hard
it.
to get.
A strength?
plus your modifier. That plus your strength modifier.
Okay. Oh, strength. Oh my god, none. Got a 2.
And with that, it was like
I was like a love,
no,
love tap.
no, don't stop, don't stop, no, don't
Stop. She said
Stop.
don't stop.
please, don't. And with a pat of encouragement, you see him start moving his hands
Oh no.
elsewhere as the night goes on.
No, one to my right.
I can't say anything because the little ones.
It's like has to be a PG.
That's right.
As he goes southwards with his hands, he starts fondling.
Oh no, does he get to third base?
He starts going to town.
Oh, hell
You
no.
gonna try to break his grapple?
Yes.
Break his grapple.
Hey, yo, cold-blooded,
Yeah.
war hero.
Natural 20.
And with that, you break this grasp,
Hallelujah.
not even knowing that you left drunk,
Oh, thank God.
and now he's in his own little world. His hands in the air, feeling nothing. Okay, what are you guys gonna do?
So I look at Corey and I said, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your attention. We have here the most talented, the one and only Corey, who shall play the Arcana! Arcana!
And you see music stops, everybody quiets down, and you hear one guy in the back go, "Woo!"
I was saving this for the festival, but all right. I'll give y'all a little preview. All right, so I take out the ocarina,
Okay, step on the
I
stage,
step on the stage, and I start playing.
roll a performance check.
Think a 9?
And with that, you go like a maestro. You silence the crowd. Everybody's silent, looking, staring. And as you play the first note, bowing down, you hear, "Woo!" And that is it. Nobody says anything in the whole place.
They are speechless. See? And then he walks off.
Music picks back up.
They are awestruck.
I'm back to now. Tip your waitress. Tip your waitress. Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys make it back to your rooms, back in the palace. So, Tess. Well, Robin, Sparrow, where's our room?
I don't believe you have a room.
You don't have a room?
No, I have a room.
Oh, that's my room too.
There's only one.
Perfect. I'm really small. I don't take that much space.
Oh, you can fit in the closet. That could be like your own little personal, not the sidekick place. Just for you.
I can live with that.
Okay.
And as you guys walk to your room, a drunk high elf stumbles, seeing you, looks, bows reverently, and in his hands, he's holding a little kitten. Drunk, standing there looking.
Hey, Taz, I think he's holding a kitten for you. Who's that kitten?
For you, Mr. Wizard. And he bows down. Namara. And walks off.
Okay. I just walk into the room with my kitten.
Taz makes himself at home.
And
Goes.
a short gnome.
You see Taz, he really goes into opens up the closet, makes his little bed. Fits perfectly fine. The little kitten jumps down, circles around a couple times, and then jumps on the bed and lays by where the foot of the bed is.
I'm just gonna chill here.
As you lay there thinking,
How did I get
I
here?
went to Wizard College.
How did I get here?
I'm a legendary hero. How did I get to this point in my life? And you go to sleep. Okay.
I like how the music ended up.
I'm gonna meditate before I go to sleep and play some more on the ocarina.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of God, Corey, stop.
Hearing through the walls, you hear Stian say that.
I try to hear him.
Make
And I
myself
actually
fast
get the
enough.
scroll of silence. And I cast silence around Corey. Be well, my friend. Be well.
But that woke me up, and I instantly checked my cat to make sure he wasn't getting in a fight with other cats.
So with that, as you guys lay down, you hear Stian yell, "Oh my God, Corey!" And then you hear magical words being spoken. And the palace, you hear like a sigh as everybody lays down to sleep. Okay. Oh man. So now it is the next morning. There is only one day left for the festival, the beginning of the festival. Anything you guys would like to do over the night before?
I go to talk with the head monk and see if he has any tips or advice that he can give about venturing into the Feywild.
Says me, lady, I have given you everything that I have. Also, and he presents you with the hourglass.
Okay. Is there anything that we could possibly get that would aid us in this war from Feywild?
weapon of legend, and anything that you find.
Alright, well, I guess we shall find out tomorrow then, and I shall prepare for the ritual.
Okay. Anything else?
Is it still nighttime or morning?
It's going to be morning here.
The next day?
Yeah, now is the next day. You guys wake up, hear bustling through the city as the monks are out already, as well as the citizens of Evanon setting up for the festival. You see stringers made of vines and intricate flowers blooming from all these vines, and the whole city seems to change almost overnight. You know, almost a celebratory type atmosphere as all of Evanon seems to come out for this festival. What do you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go check on the robes. See if the cloaks or robes or whatever they are done.
I go get a costume that looks like a sprite.
Okay.
Put my kitten in my pocket.
Okay.
The kitten and Taco?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
Taco-
told you to get Taco.
Okay. Taco's on your shoulder, and the kitten pokes his little head out of your pocket.
There I go. Meet your new brother, Taco. We'll call this one Snorky.
Taco seems indifferent, looks down.
Don't you worry about it.
You feel a little nip from Taco in your ear, like almost out of jealousy. And as you look over, you see Taco.
So I ruffle his feathers. Don't you worry about it.
You see
Snorky.
chest puffs up a little bit, gives a side glance to the kitten, and just stares straight ahead.
And then again, I think, the hell turn it into a druid.
Good morning, Mr. Sparrow!
Wait, what's wrong with being a druid?
You hear the little voice, a happy voice. Good morning, Mr. Sparrow! Today is our day. We shall take over the city.
I was literally like this out the door when I heard that. I was like, okay.
Let's go, sidekick. The Feywild awaits.
I go,
And
you first?
Of course.
And
And
she
you
gets hit a little bit when he steps out.
stumbles a little bit, gets back up, keeps walking like nothing happened. Okay, what do you guys like to do?
Is it the first day already?
Yes, what would you like to do?
The gate is open?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. So
Ewoks.
So hang on,
Starting to get everything.
The preparations.
okay.
That's it.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go train a little bit
Okay.
and go find some more. Go shopping for some more.
Okay. You find elven arrows. You train in the morning. As you're training, you see the Hopofendrid. See, you like the. I see you favor the bow.
I do.
I personally favor the sword, more personal, up in combat. And he pulls it out, and it seems to be brand new. No rust on it, no dinks in the edge. Looks brand new, like it's been just taken out of the armory. I favor the sword, you know. I mean, he waves it. Shoo, 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 shoo. I've killed countless with this sword. But, you know, I mean, I don't like to brag. Puts it away.
Oh, no. It sounds amazing. See that target over there? How about you show me a few things? With that sword.
Now?
There's
Yeah.
no one here.
Yeah.
Just us.
Yeah, you're right. Pulls out this brand new sword, walks towards the target. In the same sort of weird dance that you saw before, he grabs the sword, looks around, and he goes, and all you hear is like slapping of the blade upon it because he didn't hit it with the actual edge. He slapped the target with the side of the blade. So,
Dude,
you saw my prowess.
embarrassment of a high elf.
Let's see your prowess.
So,
Are you sure he's not half human?
no, he's not.
Yeah,
Made it
no wonder Evan
at all.
He's a corporal. Been in there for 100 years. He's just a corporal still.
For a reason.
Scars for himself.
You can take your bow. Okay.
Like Edward Scissorhands.
All right.
Oh my god.
So, 21.
And with that, staring straight at him, not even looking at the target, you just pull out an arrow from your quiver, knock it, shoo, bullseye, dead on. You see him looking straight at you, go. That was pretty good.
Have way more skills.
He's like, abide.
That's all, folks.
Are all humans like you?
No, unfortunately not. But with a lot of dedication and training, we could someday be as good.
As you're speaking, he cuts you off with a kiss as you speak. So someday,
I'm good at tripping his butt up and pushing to the ground.
roll attack.
Sexy.
To attack?
Yeah,
Okay, 16 with what?
do strength.
Strength? Yes. 18?
And with that, as he kisses you, you immediately sidestep, trip him, legs go almost parallel to the ground. Landing flat on his back, you hear air come out, and still with his lips pursed, you hear.
Then I whispered, you should always ask before.
Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
Suggest you lay here for a little bit and let the sun sweat it out of you.
He just closes his eyes.
Please let this be just a dream. This didn't happen.
You grab your arrow and you walk off. As you hear, what you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go to the hospital to help heal whatever soldiers are still injured.
Okay.
War.
There are a few. Still there.
Practice using the healing of the crystal staff.
Okay. Just roll a d20.
14.
Okay, still not familiar with it, but you managed to change it into the blue crystal staff. It changes from the wood form, and it immediately changes to the blue crystal staff, lighting up this hospital room. As you go around touching people, you see them heal slightly as you walk through. Okay? Anything else?
Just gonna help.
Good.
The blue lilies that I got,
Mhm.
are they can I sense any magic on it or something that we could use in the fairy wild?
Are
Or
you
is it
proficient
just-
in survival or no?
No, just +2 now.
Yeah, you would know.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you. Are you proficient in it? Should be.
Okay.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know.
Okay, so I kept it. So, I went to the monks to help with the preparations.
Okay. You go with the monks, start helping prep you as well.
I'm gonna go to the beef jerky shop and refill my rations. I'm gonna stop into the Royal Tailor and see how they're
Okay.
progressing on the
Before he
cloaks.
goes anywhere, I wanted to run to his room and grab my bag of holding from him.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, so you're at
You
my
got
room?
I'm like, hey,
I'm like, what's up?
Corey, can I get my bag of holding back?
I'm like, oh, that bag? Oh, sorry, man.
As he's roll for perception. As you're staring at him, you see the bag of holding like it was thrown in a corner.
So I'm just like, oh, cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. And I cast Mage Hand, and I grabs the bag, and then it like drops it right in my hand. I'm like, thanks, dude.
That's the second time you did that. It's the second time. Remember when you did it during the wizard trial?
Oh, yeah.
You guys were looking at each other. And you
I see it. I'm like,
you're like, whoa, what?
because I don't think it's a little bag either.
I mean, it's a bag.
I know, but I mean, I would see it moving through the
Oh
air.
yeah, you see it. And it goes poof in his hand.
And then I whispered in Cass's ear. I said, you know, lady, you seem to really love as a gift.
What?
Corey over there has a little weapon on him. See if you can get that for Lady Greasy and give it to him to see her.
Roll the perception. I mean, the persuasion.
Good luck. It's
Yeah.
not on me.
Oh, it isn't?
He can
Good
make
luck.
He,
You can try it.
He can make it appear and reappear.
What am I?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Meanwhile, I see the
15.
the kitten head poking out of his pocket. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's such a cute cat.
Did you get persuasion?
15.
15. I will consider it an epic quest after the Feywild, or during the Feywild. I don't know.
Let's do it after.
Okay. To Feywild! And he storms off again. And you see him.
I just start laughing as I see that, and then with telepathy, I just start laughing in his head.
You walk out. Okay. So you go to the.
So I'm gonna go replenish my. Yeah.
You go pick up how much beef jerky you gonna get? A couple pounds? 5
Yeah, I mean,
pounds?
what's reasonable for
Roll for 5 pounds.
the week's journey into the Feywild or whatever?
Yeah, about 5 pounds.
Okay.
to do.
Okay.
So 1 gold.
Okay. So
Okay.
Get my
Stop
gold.
into.
actually, I just tell him put it on Nexium's tab. He's our treasurer, so Nexium will be good for it.
Persuasion.
$18.
As you say.
Thank you, my kind man.
Okay, you walk out.
Yeah.
You go to the tailor.
Yeah, well, I was gonna, that would have been on my way out of the castle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll stop at the tailor first before I make my way
Okay.
over to the place. But yeah, either way.
Master Monk, what is it?
My robes, man, my robes!
As you can see, they're still being worked on.
Can you have anything ready for me tonight? I make another epic journey tonight. A hood, a glove, something, man.
You cannot rush perfection! This is the royal tailor.
But I thought you were supposed to be so efficient.
There are no half measures in this shop.
Fine.
I mean, I could be persuaded.
What would it take to persuade you to...
I'm a tailor. I'm lonely.
I don't understand. Remember, Corey has an intelligence of 0. I don't understand how I can help you with that. Do you want a drinking buddy or me to spring for some female company? Because
He's like, I am of a different
Well-
religion.
I would love to have a drinking buddy. And you are a tall, tall glass of Silver Moon Ale. So, Corey's thinking, a cloak is a cloak, man.
All right, I tell you, you want a drink? We'll go have a drink.
I will see what I can do. Meet me tonight. You shall be my date for the
Date?
Festival
What?
of the
Wait,
Full
what's
Moon.
happening? Wait, what happened?
Good day. Pushes you out, shuts the door. Okay.
I just got nexiumed.
Accidental words like that.
So, you're helping with the monks.
Yeah.
You're in the hospital. You just C-block the same dude again. What are you gonna go do?
I'm just following around that gnome.
He is taking to heart his role as Sparrow.
Hey,
He's like,
Wearing me
you're
out.
the Black
He
Knight of the
is.
White
He
Sparrow.
is
Let
wearing
me take off my
you
shoes.
out.
I'm gonna walk around shaved.
You walk around naked like Cersei.
Kid is getting a bald spot. I was like, that's a lucky stressor.
He's walking.
Best gift ever.
Turn into one of those hairless. One of those hairless.
Like the stress bunny.
Yeah, the stress buddy is now the stress kitten. But he has like a power ring now. It's just a power ring. Because you're constantly doing this. Every time Tash says, "Let's go, Sparrow." God damn it. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the archives one last time and see what I can read about, like brush up on my knowledge, because I assume that I was instructed on the Feywild as part of my education.
Sort of. It's still.
Yeah,
It's
so
still. You guys are close to it, but it's
So
more
I'm going to go
mythology.
and see what else I can
Okay.
find out.
Really, nothing more than what
rules
the.
it?
Feywild.
The
I should know
rules?
that. Who rules the summer court?
Oh
Is it Oberon?
no.
Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah.
You're our only hope.
Kenobi.
You're our only hope,
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan.
Kenobi, you're on there. Yeah.
There are two queens that hold court in the Feywild,
Mab.
and most Fey owe allegiance to one or the other. There's Queen Tatiana
Titania.
and her summer court that lead Queen Tatiana.
Titania.
Yeah,
Titania.
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 Yeah, there you go.
Titania.
And her summer court lead the Seelie Fae.
And then the
And the-
Unseelie,
And the Queen of Air and Darkness, ruler of the Glooming Court,
Mab,
leads the Unseelie Fae.
Mab, no, what's her name?
No, nope, there's no name, it just says Queen of Air.
Queen of Air?
Mm-hmm.
That's usually Mab,
Math?
We have a queen
but
of
Mab, like Mab.
You know, how come with us, we get like the dudes, but with them, they get like the dudes? Why is
Oh,
everything...
no.
It's not done yet.
Except for Arnie.
Oh, no. That hasn't,
Well, he does it.
it hasn't,
He's
that hasn't
like,
happened with
I
them
do not-
yet. It will.
Welcome all. It's-
Welcome to the Feywild.
His
Everything
motto.
is crazy.
Arnie's like, I welcome all. Love is love.
All you need is love. Hey,
Yeah, who knows what he'll eat.
I'm king of the Fae!
Yeah, so that's all, yeah.
He's gonna come out with a flower crown and...
all right. Anything else that you want to do during the day?
I'm gonna go see the old lady that helped us out.
Okay. She's there.
Does she run a shop? I forget.
No.
No, she's just in her house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, Grandma, how are you?
Oh, the hidden ones. I'm glad to see you made it out of the sewers and everything seems to be going on track. How are you?
Oh, we're good. We're good. Are you gonna make it to the festival tonight?
Of course. I already have my costume, and she holds it up. And to you, it just looks like a bunch of yarn. Like thin pieces of string. She says,
You're gonna wear something underneath that, right?
oh no, this is the night
It's the
of
naked
the
night.
3 Moon Festival.
We dance
So everybody's
under
ready.
the
Naked.
3 moons.
All right. Well,
Man, as
I
queen,
did
what
just
am I
Enjoy
doing?
yourself.
To deceive.
glad to see you enjoying yourself.
Oh, you will see me enjoying myself tonight as well.
All right. Well, you can watch me and my sister put on a performance tonight,
Oh, how lovely!
and be nice to my sister.
Of
'Cause-
course, of course.
I've taken up rather quickly to the ocarina.
Oh,
So
well,
she
No.
went to school for this.
some people have the talents and some people don't. It just runs in the
I
family.
know.
But
That's very true.
I shall be gracious with her. Lovely, lovely little wood elf. I like her. I will be nice.
She has a sweetheart.
So, if you excuse me, I shall be changing into my costume.
Absolutely. I will just
Run
let
away.
myself out.
Okay. Anything else?
Costumes for everybody, I guess.
All right, we got to search around, and most of these costumes are very, very, I would say, lacking in material for everyone. It is a time when the high elves try to get more primal, more, I would say, more natural in tune.
I get the fig
with
leaf
thing.
costume.
Okay, so you find costumes for everyone. All right.
Dwarf has a mistletoe.
Just this big belly hanging over this little mistletoe draping up.
Does that
The gnome might actually be shorter.
work? Okay. Anything else?
I go and like just prepare for the ritual dance.
Okay. So as night falls, the blue fairy light is lit everywhere in the city, and everything starts gathering. For the night, everybody rests.
I actually go to Nyla's room before we rest.
Okay.
Nyla, may I see you for a moment? Sure. I have these blue lilies. I just wanted to know if you know anything about it. If it's something that we could use for all of us. So I hand her.
Survival check.
19.
Yeah, you know that you can actually use these for to brew an antidote for poison. With these, just an antidote, in general.
So I'll tell you what it is. Place it safely somewhere.
So-
Be of good use.
Is this something that I could give to Styon for her to create?
You have an herbalist kit, right? No.
I shall give it to Styon.
How many vials does it make?
Anything good to her?
Okay. Thank you. Good night.
You didn't ask about if she got lucky.
Then I twitched now. So I go to Styon, knock on the door.
How can I help you?
Can I help you?
Welcome.
Do you have an appointment? Hello, Cup. I have these 3 blue lilies that would help us. Would you be able to create an antidote out of these blue lilies?
I'll work on that. This evening.
Do you know how many you could possibly conjure?
How many lilies?
Vials.
I have
Vials.
3, or vials.
Make.
How many vials? How many?
I have 3 blue lilies.
3? Or no, Jake. How many can I make?
You have to roll for it, see what you can do.
So what is it?
Roll and then add your proficiency.
22.
Oh shit. You able to make 4. 4 vials, and each has 2 doses in it. 2 times you can use it.
Okay. Perfect.
Really?
Thank you. Good night. Yeah.
If you have it, it's yours.
Honey, can you make the healing potion?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you make healing potions for the crew?
Yeah, I did before.
You have to go search. Survival check for searching and everything, and then roll
Ooh, natural 20.
whatever you
Find
need.
everything I need.
You find a lot of material. Some of the stuff.
Only
Cass,
mushroom.
she found everything she needs in the Royal Infirmary.
Mushrooms walk to you. Herbs just flock to you. Now, as you go out into the woods, you find stuff that you're looking for. Elvis foot and all sorts of herbs and everything else. Come back, go ahead, roll, and do a proficiency check. Oh, add your proficiency to it. But having find the stuff and making the potions, you make 6 minor healing potions.
Dang.
They do. It's 1d4 plus 1. I think, no, 2d4 plus 1. 2. 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Okay. I'm trying to speed it up.
You're fine. You're fine.
Maybe you can like give it to each of the group then. Just in case. In case.
All right.
Oh, I want to do one quick thing with Taz.
Okay.
So we're in the room now, right? Or where we are?
In a room.
Yeah, you. Yeah, if you want.
I was just like, hey, I'm your sidekick, right? Like I'm playing this up now because I want something, and I'm like, so, like, is it sidekick's kind of like an apprentice, right? Like I learn from the master, learn from the superhero.
Mr. Messenger, just tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
I feel like I'm pretty good at taking things off of people's bodies, right? But I think you're way better.
I don't ever steal.
I know, and neither do I.
Oh, okay.
I collect, but sometimes people have something in mind that I need to collect back.
I hate when that happens.
Yes. And sometimes, when I go to grab it, I miss it.
Oh, you want to learn the ways of the... Okay. I'll show you. You just spend a night just learning?
Yeah.
Okay. Just do a sleight of hand roll.
25.
Okay. He's actually a really good teacher. He's been doing this for a while, and he shows you tips and tricks on how to do it. But a lot of times it's more natural for him. It just happens. But when he stops and thinks about it, how it happens, he tries to explain it to you. And by doing so, you could add +1 to your sleight of hand.
Gosh, you've already got like a +18 on that, don't you? You've already got like a +18 on that, don't you?
No, +8.
No, he's like, no. That's 16.
So far off, dude.
Okay. Anything else? You guys lay down?
Rest.
Okay, you guys rest. Morning comes. Final preparations are being made for the festival. Anything you guys want to do during the day?
So we're like shopping. Oh, you told me.
Oh yeah,
Open arrows, how many?
open arrows, how many do you want? You get 20 for 1 gold.
Maybe 40.
40? Okay. Well, right now each arrow does 1d6, right? You have arrows that just do 1d6.
The fire arrows.
No regular arrows.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Well, add +1 to the damage. Is 1d6. Just add 1 more. These are elven.
1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, but I think that's already on for regular arrows.
It'll be +2 then.
So it'd be
No, yeah, +2. It'll be +2. Make sure. Go ahead. Proceed.
They're like the arrows that would like find your mark. It's like Phil's, what is the name?
What's that guy's name?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I actually want to go to the armory
Okay.
and see if I can find hide armor. So that wouldn't be made of metal, correct?
Correct. There is hide armor there. And let's see here. Part 1,
10 gold pieces.
144. You only have 10 gold pieces?
No, I have 58 gold pieces.
No,
What?
I can go with you and then we'll just take it.
Just take it.
Because everything
That's
is mine.
mine.
Everything is mine.
Wait, where are the seagulls?
I know, right?
Mine.
For once it's not
Mine,
They're
but
your
I'm
seagulls.
giving it to you.
Just want something like giving me a slightly higher armor class.
That's true.
Relax,
Yeah.
I'm not such a softie.
That's a good idea.
Let's see.
I can't wait to get to level 14.
You just.
145 is really
It is 12 plus your dexterity modifier. Max is 2.
okay. So I go ahead and buy the hide armor.
Okay. That is 10 gold pieces.
My glasses.
I want to.
Instead of 13.
I'm gonna go to the shop too. I want to buy some caltrips and some ball bearings.
Okay. I just saw it. It's a bag of 1,000 for 1 gold piece.
So is it one bag and a bag contains 1,000?
Yes.
Of ball bearings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can I get 5 bags of those?
Okay.
And then what are the caltrops?
Bag of 20 for 1 gold.
Okay, I'll get 5 of those too, so that'd be 10 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
We just assume I gave everybody gold.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It's getting close to the start of the festival. Anything else you guys want to do before?
I'll just put my major armor on and everything.
So who is my second in command?
You haven't said who is.
I haven't
There's
appointed
the
anyone.
captain.
Arnie?
Yeah. Captain.
You're expected to-
Eldrin.
El
Eldrin.
Dorado?
El Dorado.
You are expected to be part of the ceremony.
Yeah, so I say to Captain Eldrin, our party has to go into the Feywild in search of a legendary weapon. It will aid us greatly in the coming war. In my absence, I leave you in charge, and you have served me well. When we came to take Evanon back. So I would like to raise you up to the level of general and leave you.
He bows slightly. He says, "My lady, I will go in your stead. I will go into the Fae and risk my life. You must not go."
I understand, and I am very grateful for your loyalty. But I must go. You're not able to do what I can do, and I speak Feywild. Part of my education as future Queen of Evanon. So, thank you. I thank you, but it must be I. So I will leave you here. They're not quite sure even if we will return. So, I guess pray to Paladin.
Prayers have been sent.
So then I must prepare for the ritual.
We're almost done. Okay. Anything else?
I put on my fig leaf.
You guys prepare for the festival as well?
Yes.
As you prepare, and you guys all come out of your respective rooms, you guys meet towards the center of the throne room. You're going to prepare as well. Grecian steps out in almost a translucent, gleaming white robe. Nothing underneath, as the high elves do at this day. A shimmering silver crown upon her head as she steps down the ascension stairs. Allura stepping with fairy wings coming out, and just, I would say, just strings of elven silk just wrapped, thin pieces of strips just wrapped around. And that is it. Nyla steps through. Costume has like vines, green vines growing up, thin vines, barely covering anything around her. It seems to cling to her body, and she steps out. Stian comes forward, and almost with flowers that were magically stitched together surround and barely cover anything as well. As the men come out in almost gleaming mithril strands comes down and almost just like a mankini. No, definitely not.
You're like a
Just-
loincloth.
Just it comes around the neck all the way down to just pretty much like a kilt almost for you guys. And you guys make it out onto the steps. You hear the festival going on. You see costumes everywhere. It's very primal, very happy, and getting ready to assemble to where the Feywild Gate will open up. As the festival goes on, you meet up with the tailor. Taylor decided just to wear the blue lily in his ear. Welcome, Master Corey, to the festival. I am glad to see you, as he bows to you. Well, let's make it to the gate, shall we? As everyone gathers towards congregation, you are up in the front, and the monks come out in their ceremonial robes, and you guys make it to the sacred grounds. In the sacred grounds, you see the platform that you guys fought the dragon. Taz in tow with you.
What's Taz wearing?
He has
The mistletoe.
an ivy leaf. All your gear is set up by this gate. You see the two where the moon gate was. You guys pass through, and on the platform, your gear has always been set up. The guards have taken all your gear and set it up there. The monks slowly step up onto the platform. Heads bow, 3 on each side of you as you step forward. And one of the monks says, "Lady, we need a drop of your blood."
I'm sorry, what?
A drop
A drop
of her
of
blood.
my
Oh,
blood.
okay.
So I extend my hand for.
The monk gently takes it, and with a silver needle, on the head of it is the head of a silver dragon on this needle, pricks your finger, and then drops it onto the stone platform. And as the monks raise their hands and start chanting, the air starts cooling around you guys. And then you notice little balls of energy and light start appearing around you. Almost the same light that you've seen when you guys first went to Evanon. Then they start glowing this bright white light, and then as the monks chant louder and louder, they start turning to a slight light blue color. And more lights pouring out. And you see, as you turn around, look, it seems to be coming out of all these high elves, like the energy. And it starts forming into one ball as it gets closer, and the ball gets larger and larger. This energy starts growing and growing and growing. And then the ball starts fading. And then instantly, like this veil opens up. You almost can hear as if like reality is tearing. And in there, it's almost like a curtain of water in front of you guys appearing, and it's just shimmering. And you guys walk closer, you can see your own reflections in it. And you hear the small voice of Taz speak. Now, I've never seen a Fey gate like this before. Well, onward to our adventure. Let's go, Sparrow. And he confidently steps through the gate. And almost like water, you hear,
I obviously follow him because he's my responsibility.
So we grab our gear.
I grab
we grab
my
our gear.
and
And we
head
go.
in.
And I'm holding the hourglass
Mhm.
about to the high monk.
The monk grabs the hourglass. See you in a week, my lady. Flips it over, and as one grain drops, starts dropping.
Send your prayers to Paladin, that we return safe. And then I go through.
As all of you guys step through, you seem to be swallowed, and just for a moment, your breath is taken away. And then you, stepping through last, you see the hourglass, and it's dropping. And then as you step through, still holding, in a brief moment, you guys are faced with a sunset. And around you, unfamiliar vines and forests. And in the distance, you see what looks to be horses running way off in the distance. On closer inspection, it is a whole herd of unicorns running across this purple grass field. And as the purple and the red in the sky, as you look down at the hourglass, you see the hourglass seem to speed up. And then you hear a small voice of Taz. Wow. Welcome to the Feywild. And with that, we'll pick up 2 weeks from now, guys.
That was good.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. We're going to be back in 2 weeks. Hopefully, you guys will catch us. We're going to change it up a little bit, change some stuff, and update all our stats and update the Twitch stream and do some things. But we're back playing consistently. It's awesome. Love you guys. It's been great. See ya.
Yeah.